Norman, stop! Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge. What the?
We need to lose him.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Shit.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either.
Hello, I was leaving. Don't be rude.
What just happened? Be careful!
He's not really. This fucking thing is so damn annoying.
I can't see now.
Damn, it's like a disco ball in front of my face.
Oh, that should have counted. I just want you to know how difficult this is to commentate because they don't shut the hell up, and this is like attempt 4 or 5, and wanting to show one clear complete boss fight is difficult when you keep dying and you're like, well, I can't just start it in the middle of the damn thing, so yeah. I suppose if I start with my back against the wall, you can't technically teleport behind me. That's a good strategy. So now he has no choice but to teleport in front of me, and then he just makes himself wide open like that, and now we can quickly go over here, switch out our gun. I like that strategy. That's a really good strategy. Take that off, and then switch it with this, and do more bangy powy damage. Fire rate, I don't know if I want to go for reload or critical. Guess we'll just do critical. So this real quick. Yeah, it takes a minute, but it's okay. Bad timing. That's all me though. Let me walk back here and prepare myself for. Okay, he was a little bit overzealous, and I wasn't ready when I said let me get ready, and he was like, now? I'm like, no, you gotta let me finish my sentence. Then now. There, take that. So let me walk over here, and then I'll turn around and you can teleport. Ready? Go. Friend? Just reload this anyway, there's not really a reason not to. Back up against the wall. He put that heart away pretty quickly that time. Turn around, apparently there's something there. Shotgun shells will be okay. Yeah, this was the attack I've been,
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
So unfortunately I can't take chances because it's proven to me that every single time I think, yeah, I can take one more hit, he does 1% more than 100. I hit him. I can see the difference is when he starts oozing purple, and obviously his heart is exposed. So it's not that one. But they both hurt the same amount. And of course Chris is over there not getting bothered. Just me. Get out of the way. It's okay. I understand everybody loves Jill. Back. Go ahead. See, it's always the fucking other idiot. Got him. Yeah. Not taking my chances a second time. Well. So now, is there 3 now? Is that the thing? Fucking hell. Chris, would you do something and be useful for once in your life? Oh my god. You gotta give me a minute. You're not giving me a minute. Can't take fucking chances anymore. See, like this is good. Because I had an opportunity. I shot you, but, like, that was more opportunity than you've been giving me. That was pretty close, actually. Hey, that one worked. Chris, you are so fucking useless. Reload quick. Thank you? That was lucky. Oh my god, I'm so tired of him hitting me when he's not hitting me. My shockwave can reach 12 billion feet. And it's like, no, we can't. Stop being a twat. Chris, help! No, I'm just gonna idly stand by and do nothing.
Doesn't matter. Don't let up.
Okay, I dodged. Well, that one didn't quite work. It's nice that I could walk through them. Are you actually doing something, Chris? Oh, I missed. I'm out of ammo, Chris. And, out of health, Chris. Chris, are you ever gonna be fucking useful? I shot you! Move! No, purple ooze didn't touch me. Reload. Honestly, right now I'm more focused on scans. That's it? That's all of them? Great. I hit you. You didn't seem fazed by it. Hey.
What is he, immortal? Here it comes. Don't get distracted.
He's in my way. I can't move. Reload, Jill. Come on, Jill. Reload, Jill! It was 0, now it's at 6. So at some point she reloaded, somehow. Don't know how, don't care.
Everything finished. Finally, I can die. I can die.
This is how Morgan treats his friends.
I hope he finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
The means of dispersion?
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done. I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But I'm not Dante, and you're not Virgilius. Morgan Lansdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution of the Terra Grigia panic.
With all due respect, Director O'Brien, the BSAA is making a huge mistake.
Where have I heard that before?
Okay, so here's how things went down. Because I don't know. I don't think I actually want to show anything. The first two attempts, I didn't understand what I was doing, and then I was like, oh, whoops, the heart. I didn't see that. And then the other two were just a case of like, God forbid I had some sort of confidence and faith in myself that I could actually take another hit. So don't trust anything. That's it. It's like, apparently it's 2 shots. If you took 5 shots before and lived, it's not gonna happen again. Like, it's just stupid shit luck that just surrounds me, and that's it. But that's it. Like, if it even looks like there's a possibility that you might live through another attack just barely, don't even chance it. That's it. In other words, that wasn't bad. Both Magnums did majority of the work, really. I had plenty of ammo. Yeah.
finally reveal what happened in Terra Grigia.
Yeah, but the cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
Okay, so the epilogue is kind of funny, just in the way that it makes it sound like it's real. Like, yeah, Clive R. O'Brien's like at home writing a novel. It's just like that's silly to me. The idea that Keith and Quint lived honestly kind of bums me out, because I hate to say it like this, because I mentioned, with Parker, it's okay if Parker lives. But with Keith and Quint, I felt like they were a bit more disposable, to the point where it's like their death would have had, that kind of Richard, Kenneth, Enrico kind of feeling to it. So the idea that they lived is like, that's a bit of a letdown. A happy ending for everybody. No consequences were had, like that kind of stuff. I just realized it didn't mention Raymond at all. So that little bit with Chris and Jill. Remember, this game was made after 5. Resident Evil 5 came out in 2009. And this game came out in 2012. That's previewing the Lost in Nightmares DLC, actually, which that's Resident Evil 5 DLC and takes place before Resident Evil 5. It's that DLC takes place in 2007. But yes, chronologically, Resident Evil 5 is next in line. So here's the debate I'm currently having, and as a result, I'm not going to give you a timestamp on when. But I don't know if I want to do Resident Evil 5 single player as a haha fuck you to everybody that bitches about Sheva, saying Sheva's retarded, because as I've played through it, Sheva was super, super obedient and never acted out or anything of the sort, so I kind of want to do that just as a haha fuck you to everybody. But co-op is typically where the game shines and just the more fun option and has more ability for silly things to happen, so as a result, it's that internal debate between the two. Also, thanks to the idea of the Switch release now porting Resident Evil 5 and 6 to the Switch, I'm probably going to go ahead and just sell off my PS3 copies, because the PS3 is a piece of crap, and then just get them on Switch, and we can just do them on Switch. Although thinking about that, I don't remember if my Resident Evil 5 is Gold Edition or if I actually bought the DLC thinking about it. But hopefully the DLC comes with those. That'd be nice. But yeah, 5 would be next for the Resident Evil stuff. As far as other games, there are 2 things on my mind. I told myself, yes, indefinitely, this Switch game that I just finished playing is going to be the one we record next. Absolutely, 110%. But I just managed to fix my screen recording issues that I've had. So as a result, there's a game I've been wanting to do for a couple years now that I haven't been able to do. And I'm like, well shit, I could do that now. And I'm probably going to lean a little bit more towards that one, because that game's a little bit shorter and it would be super easy for me to record it all. So that's that. But I'm definitely doing those two. Those two are like front and center on my mind. They're both returning. One's a returning franchise, the other's a returning style of video. It'll make sense when it happens, but yeah, I'm kind of really happy about that, and those are front and center on my mind right now. But as of the moment, I'm also trying to put focus on other videos and put focus on soaring quite a bit.
Almost too easy, wasn't it? The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this. By the way, why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
Custom parts charge slot 3. Okay. Hydra! That's a good shotgun. So... Congratulations, you can use the saved it. Yeah, that's right, this game has a New Game Plus, which is pretty nice. I like games that do that. I actually didn't remember Raymond being in the ending, but I remembered Jessica. That's why I didn't mention Jessica, so now it's like, oh, there's Raymond. That's like, okay, that explains. I remember that. I thought she was talking. I remember the scene. I could have sworn she just talked to some nobody guy. So I didn't remember that Raymond was a bad guy. Honestly, I didn't remember that at all. I just remembered Jessica was the bad guy, and that was about it. But, yeah, as of this point in history, time, in our Lord's year, they have not progressed this story further. Revelations 2 is a totally different game entirely. So as a result, I do kind of hope they bring back Jessica and Raymond and continue their story, because they leave it open-ended as a, hey, anything can happen. And the idea of filling in some of those gaps in the past, I think, was a good idea as well, because, you know, we still don't know what happened to certain characters like Carlos. Carlos we never saw again. And Billy from Resident Evil 0, like, he's got an entire story on his own. Rebecca, she's got an entire story on her own. Like, you could take these characters, fill out their history in the timeline, and then you could have them exchange with maybe someone like Jessica or Raymond, instead of just focusing on Chris, Leon, Jill, Claire, and Ada the whole time. Like, there's other characters. The thing I think is interesting also about that is that they say Keith goes to East Africa, and it's like, well, that's where Resident Evil... Well, I don't know if it's East Africa, but it's like, you could... If Resident Evil 5 came out after this, you could have had Keith, you know, make interactions with someone like the characters in Resident Evil 5. Hell, I think a spin-off sequel on the events of Resident Evil 5 would also be super cool. So, you know, just stuff like that. Okay, cool. Yep, that's it. I just want to see what happened if I hit next. Again, no promises for raid mode. Maybe I'll Maybe I'll demo it out, but I'll at least show you some things that I think are interesting. So for starters, here's the thing I hate. Firstly, she's just the best because her health regenerates. But you see how it has like special abilities for each character. That annoys me because you can't just pick a character because you like the fucking character. That you have to pick it based off of these stupid abilities, and it's like, I would have played as Jill. But there's no point in me playing as Jill because her fucking abilities are crap to me, and I don't really like them. There's costumes for each one, which are obviously going to be stuff based on their appearances in the game, so there's, you know, those two versions of Parker, and if I had to guess, FBC is probably version number 3. So there's that. I don't think okay, wait. Nope, that's it. Alright. I know Lady Hunk and Hunk are in the game. I think Lady Hunk is DLC and I just didn't get it. And then there's Ooze Rachel, which is DLC. It might not be on this file. Let me see something for a second. Okay, well, never mind. That was crazy. But you see how I'm a level 10. So the thing about this mode that kind of sucks is that it's super grindy. So, like, basically the mission level is probably going to be your recommended level. So getting up to like level 20 just to do, well, yeah, see, recommended level 16. So you don't level up that fast, which means, you know, going back and perfecting your rank on some of these missions is going to be like an advised thing. And then weapons, like you take in which weapons you want. I always see the good MB POW 90. And then you can customize stuff like this. Like these, the way this is set up is super good for this mode, just not story mode. So this stuff's fine. And you just retain all of this stuff. And then store, you can get new guns if you want to, abilities if you want to, like bind, critical, and stuff like that. And also, you can refill your ammo, but personally, I think rather than do that, just replay stage 1, and then just pick up boxes, and you're gonna fill up ammo. But yes, ammo carries over. So if you run out of ammo on Mission 1, Mission 2, you're not gonna have ammo. So if you want to get ammo, you're gonna have to pick it up or grind to pick up ammo. Same goes with all consumables. And additional storage is gonna be for your little weapons cache down here, and for things like you can carry more ammo, you can carry more herbs, throwables, that kind of shit. So that's a brief rundown on what it is like without me actually playing it. Again, I don't know. I think it would be interesting, but it is kind of grindy. So I don't know. If I did, it would just be showing each level once, just as a here it is, isn't this cool kind of thing, and that's about it. It is a very fun mode, and I do like it a lot. I played through it more than the actual story mode, but yeah, that's that. So we'll see. But other words, Resident Evil 5, probably screen recorded game, and then probably Switch game. That's my brain as of the moment. I'm not going to tell you which ones they are, because you can just see them randomly and be like, whoa, or just not care. I don't know. It's whatever. But I'll see you guys later. It's JC4R.